finish putting this guitar back together. Not exactly sure what the bottom two strings are supposed to be tuned to, but we'll just do whatever standard. He can mess with it from there. I was going to do a truss rod adjustment, but we'll see. Now, actually tested out the electronics after doing this Fluence Modern, the Fishman Fluence Modern pickup install. It worked. So I'm putting this back together, but the pot, the shaft, the switching pots are a little bit long, so they're hitting the cover, and it might be that the battery's also hitting the cover. So I'm gonna see if I can't smooth this out a little bit. This guitar didn't actually have a place to put a battery, but I put it inside. What would be ideal for this guitar is the Fishman Universal battery. We just did a couple videos installing that system, and it's actually awesome. So I'm gonna see if there's a way I can fit this battery flat. It might be that if I spin this pot, it'll work, but these pots are so close to shorting out already, and this pot, yeah, it's really gonna hit no matter what I do. I might move the grounds onto the side. Yeah, let me do it. I'm gonna fire up my soldering iron. I'm actually gonna change a couple of things on the wiring here. This spot is fine, it's clearing it. The three-way switch is clearing it. I could turn the switch the other way so that the battery has more room. Let me do that actually. Do I have enough space to spin? No, maybe not. I might need more slack on this wire. It would make more sense to be forward and backward, but yeah, there's not enough slack on this wire, I don't think. Yeah, this pot is really close to shorten out. Oh, this is hard to see, so I'm gonna move this over here. So I should actually make this cable longer. Spin this. Yeah, I know it's gonna take a little bit longer, but it's the right thing to do. We'll pull this out. I'm gonna pull this cable right here. I'm gonna have to pull this pot too, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're doing some rework in here. Just want this right, so whatever. Really actually making good use of this Music Nomad octopus thing. I would like to have some nut drivers to do this. I think I actually have a nut driver that's this size. Not a nut driver set, but it doesn't have 12 millimeter. That actually works pretty good. Okay, perfect. So this one, I'd like to bury it more, but I don't think you can. I'll see if there's anything I can do. I really don't want to pull this pot, but I think I have to. I can't believe the value of this guitar. This guitar is absolutely awesome, and I think it's like very inexpensive. It's on a Harley Benton 8-string neck through body. I mean, it's a beautiful guitar, really well made. Oh, okay. So I was looking for the tuning. Okay, got that. Okay. Yeah, bummer. Okay, I'm gonna make this one longer. I was trying to make this short so I could keep it really clean, but of course, the best laid plans of mice and men, right? Make it so there. Oh, hold on, give me 1 second. Ooh. All right. So I'm going to bring this around the front so I have more space to spin the the pickup selector if we need to. So I think I'll be able to close the cavity that way. I think then I'll be able to spin it and put the battery flat on the body. And then that way the battery won't hit. Then I'm going to move these grounds. I'm going to move these 2 ground wires. I should be able to get the battery. I should be able to fit the battery in there after that. So let's see, is the soldering iron heated up now? Tin these wires. Yeah, bummer, man. I had that really nice, but oh well. Now I'll have time. I'm gonna the shield is tied to ground. We actually tested for continuity, but I think we can make it even more because they shielded everything. You know what I forgot to do is take the shielding, ground it, and then bring that ground wire into this shield and then tie it to everything, tie it to the strings. However, I have a feeling that because the pickup screws are going through the shielding, that we're going to get continuity that way. I'll see. I'll check. But it might not be. It would probably be better shielding that way. But man, I tell you, these Fluence don't seem to be that noisy anyway. Okay, so that side came off easy. Eyes are just not great at this anymore. I think I have some glasses with more magnification. Oh yeah, I tried those cookies. Are great. Can't believe it. I ate them all. I already ate them. I did a 30-inch bunny hop today. I needed the fuel. That's my new record. I broke my 29-inch record from the other day. Okay, so if I put this guy here, it's not going to short. Okay, that looks good. And that way it'll it'll be forward and backwards instead of up and down. I think it makes more sense intuitively which pickup is getting selected that way. And hopefully the battery will be able to fit there. And when the battery's flat, should be able to put that cover all the way on. If not, it's not the end of the world. I'm doing that Fishman Strat cover plate that really sticks out, and nobody seems to mind that on bajillion-dollar Strats, so I still don't understand what makes one Strat worth more than another. They all seem to be cheap pieces of junk to me, but that's me. Okay, now I'm hoping this pickup selector doesn't short against the shielding. Everything's shielded now, so it's more over the center. And there should be a washer down here. Wonder if I don't want to put a washer on this other one. Is this the washer? I thought I had the other kind of washer. Hold on. Yeah, it did. Where did it go? I may not need these though. Maybe I want to run without them. That'll give me another tiny bit, but I don't know if this thing's gonna run well without the washer. Let me see. So as long as the bottom of the pot doesn't short on the shielding, which is, it shouldn't, but it's awfully close like that. I don't know. I think I should probably run the washer. Really, the question is, where did the other washer go? Did I drop it? Is there enough space for the battery now? Yes. All right. All right. So that's the answer. Okay. So where's the washer? When I flipped over the guitar, did I not have a washer in that one? So scattered. Skinnier shafts? No. Just don't want a washer bouncing around and shorting out. Okay, so this one's still like, if I took away the if I took away that other washer, this thing would definitely clear the pickup cover. I could put another kind of washer there. Just I'm just a little bit worried about it shorting. Let me see. And I'm talking maybe a millimeter, might be less. I can't believe the expensive pots that these Fishman pickups come with. I think that would be a big add-on on the price. Okay, that would definitely short if I spun it like that. But I need it clear of the battery. Yeah, I really want to get a set of nut drivers for this. I look every time I look on Amazon. It's weird. You'd think there'd be billions on there, and there's nothing really convincingly good. There's some super expensive ones from Stu Mac, of course, but you know how that is. I just felt the switch kind of move around on me, and for some reason I'm seeing cold solder joints. I'm gonna pull those before I get too much further. Let me put this screws in. Okay. So I'll move these ground wires to the sides, and that should give me a little bit more space. There's the solder. Spend all my time looking around for stuff. Okay, so that's going to give me a little bit more clearance. Those were Agiles or Agiles, whatever. They're from Rondo Music. They're made by the same guys who make everything, World Music in Korea. But if you go to Rondo Music now, like I've been looking for an Agile 725 because I want a bolt on the so these are interceptors. The ones that I have are Interceptor Pros, and those are the neck through body. The Interceptor not Pros look like this. So this is an Interceptor, but not the Interceptor Pro. This is a 727. I want a 725. These guitars were like 325, 350 bucks before the pandemic. They were awesome. 24 frets. Felt just like an Ibanez RG, kind of like the Wizard neck. The ones that weren't pros are the bolt-ons. And now I can't find these anywhere. Rondo no longer sells them. They do have some Agiles, but they don't sell any of the original Interceptors. These were like $300 guitars. And after the pandemic, man, these guitars that used to be like 400 bucks are like 1,000 something, so it sucks. Now, the only reason I wanted a bolt-on one, because I have the Pros, which are the neck through bodies, is these bolt-ons are so much lighter. Like I'm getting to the point where I can't. The neck throughs just feel too heavy for me. But that's silly. I mean, the neck throughs are awesome. This 8-string is heavy. So my green one is a 29 inch or 28 inch scale. The red one is the regular 25.5 inch scale. I can't find any Interceptor 725s anywhere right now, and I'm bummed. And like I really loved Agile, and I loved when Rondo was selling all that stuff. And we at AIX DSP, we almost took over the Agile line from Rondo. It was close, but during the pandemic, it just looked like nothing was going to be built, and it didn't look like it looked like the supply chain was ending. And now they're doing everything in Indonesia, and actually their Indonesian ones seem fine. Everyone that I've seen has been great. I know people hate them, but so far so good to me. Okay. Now, I think that this is going to be okay. I'm going to bolt this up and plug it back in and see if it's still working good. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely sitting flat now, which is the ideal. You could call it a baritone. It is. It's instead of a 25-inch scale length, it's 28 3/4 or something like that. The purple one's 27 inches, so it's just a little bit shorter than that. The red one is a regular old 25.5-inch scale, Fender scale. Let's see. I'm bummed. So I've been looking for an Ibanez 25.5-inch scale 7-string, and these things, again, those used to be $400, whatever. They actually make a pretty good priced ones, but they don't come with the Floyd Rose. And then I did find one that's not too bad of price, but it comes with a tremolo that's kind of weird, and I don't think you can actually just drop a Floyd Rose in the route. I think the post spacing might be different. The route's definitely different. So yeah, I'm having trouble finding like a bolt-on Ibanez. It's just crazy because these things were everywhere before the pandemic. Yeah, Rondo ruled. When they used to have all the Agiles on there, like they had Scepter Elites, Interceptor Pros, the whole deal. It was such a good deal. And then they would always have like blemishes. Like my green guitar is supposed to be like back then, I mean, it's supposed to be $600 or $700, which sounds like a lot back then, but it had like a blemish that I couldn't even see, and so they ended up selling it for way less. I think it was like $300 or something. Yeah, I used to get crazy deals out of Rondo. Okay, so I'm gonna plug this in, make sure it's still working after I bolted everything back together. Okay, so here's single coil mode. So pickup selector and single coil mode is working. So I don't really know what this mode is. Bypass Helix real quick. Seems to have a little bit more output with the active mode on or whatever. All right. So it's working. Let's throw some string wheel on. It's not a Floyd Rose, man. This string changed a whole lot easier. Plus, they got locking tuners on this one, so there you go. Jesus, 64. It was like an 80, a 64. I don't know what the other string was, but it was big, man. All right. Wow. 54. This is bigger than my 7th string. It's probably the size I should be using on my string number 7, but I don't like to jump because I got 38, and right now it's 38 to 50. which is already a pretty big jump. I was doing 38 into 60, but it just felt so weird. $42. This is bigger. This is slightly smaller than my 7th string. It's bigger than my low E. I play 8s. So I'm just asking for all my strings to break. That's weird. So it's going 30, 30, 17, 10? That sounds bonkers. Hold on. What's an OptiWeb? Do we use nanowebs or OptiWebs back in the day? I don't know. I don't remember. I used to always play elixirs. Okay, so 74, 64, 54, 42, 30, 17. Okay. Guess that's right. That seems like such a jump. What do they call this size? 8-string light. Okay. I know light is 10s. To me, light is 9s, and ultra light is the 8s I play. And now they got 7s and stuff, so maybe I should play 7s. Nothing says tuning instability like playing teeny weeny little strings like I do, but you know I'm crazy about tuning, so somehow I make it work. Contrary to popular belief, I don't seem to break my 8s any more often than I break anything else. I don't really break strings much, honestly. And now I'm playing with way harder picks too, and it's strange. Now I just jinx myself. I'm gonna break every string I see. That'll be a big fat oops. What's going on here? Now I want to make a chart with a picture that shows all the Floyd Rose saddles, because I really had a confusing time today trying to figure out which saddles were which, between the 1000s, the originals, the Stu Mac ones, and the specials. Oh, what in the world? Oh no. Wow, I'm a dummy. Okay. Big fat oops on me. I'm gonna have to pull all these, but that's okay. I think most of you know what I actually just did. Like an idiot. So everybody watching didn't tell me. They just watched me do it. Thanks. are going through. I wonder if there's an easier way to put these through. This is actually kind of tricky. Okay. That's locking tuners on. So this is pretty easy. Of course, locking tuners always seem to get stuck. So we'll deal with that in a second. This has an actually very fine tuning ratio for locking tuners. It's not like Spurzels. Spurzels have like a really coarse ratio. I can't even see the hole. I almost want to use my string winder. These are so fine. Can I see the hole here? Yeah, this is really fine tuning for locking tuners. This is strange. You know, this would be good. Oh yeah, see this guitar doesn't have a locking nut. I mean, I want to order tuners for my, even though I have double locking tremolos. I'd rather have fine tuners. I found some oil slick ones from Geiker. So I do have a guitar where pretty much everything's oil slick on it. I actually bought the guitar so I could put an oil slick Floyd Rose on it, and don't have oil slick tuners on it yet, but I will. Even when it's a Floyd Rose, the locking tuners should make a string changes so much faster, easier to deal with. Can't wait till that Kaler auto latch for non-Kalers comes out. I'm saying it's very soon. Should be able to put it on the Gotos. Should be able to put it on the Floyd Roses. I've never had an auto latch before, But I can't wait to try that thing out. Some people say it's going to be so finicky that I don't really want to deal with it, but we'll see. Sounds like a dream to me. Wait, so this is E, B, no. E, B, E. Why would that be E and B? E, B, E, A. So if it's E and B, is that right? Because I do A, E, A. So is it supposed to be... Okay, I'll get to that. tuner's the wrong way. These are really fine for locking tunes. I got Spurzels on one of my guitars over here, and it's nothing like that. But I was kind of bummed about that with Spurzels. I like tuning them a whole step higher and then stretching them and then putting them in tune. I really should have been using my string winder for this. Like, I'm actually having to spin these a lot more than I expect. I'm spinning them the wrong way. Well, I don't really want to tune these guys up so much, but if I don't scratch them, they're just going to go out of tune. This is the one that I'm scared of. I'm still going to put the knobs on. So these don't have a screw to lock them on, but I don't think they're going anywhere. Oh man, I almost got the string at the expecting this neck to move quite a bit. There's a lot of tension here. Probably take this tape off the higher frets now. Maybe I should have done it much stronger. This is such a pretty guitar. It's crazy. It's not glossy, but you know, that's the trend lately has been more the flat stain, like some of the Ibanez's. Pickups too high. Yeah, I'm probably gonna want to put some angle on this pickup. the pickups are angled the wrong direction. It has to do with that the sponge probably. But fight that battle in a little bit. Wound the string the wrong way. I'm sure it's just turning the wrong direction. Okay. I'm getting a lot of buzz on the beat. I bought myself some radius gauges for the saddles. I might pull those out. You know, next time he changes the strings, I might try my my new fret kisser, because I think there's a couple bad frets here. May not be. Let's just keep neck pedal for a bit. The intonation is horrific. Why is that? Let's fix that. Intonation shouldn't be too tricky here. So I'm gonna move this forward, make it a little bit sharper. Let's see if that fixes the intonation. Frets kind of questionable. intonation a tiny bit flat. Not that flat. So we'll make this guy a little bit shorter too. Okay. I'm going to take a look at this real quick. I bought some crazy expensive junk from Stu Mac recently. It's just... I don't know where my string gauge, my card went to. It's probably on my desk. So I had a fret rocker out earlier. Not sure where I put. I did have it in the big room. Hope I didn't leave it out there, but I got a fret kisser right here. Let me go see if I left the fret rocker in the other room. Capo. I was just using this thing earlier today, and I was using it in the big room. Hopefully nobody stole it. Oh man, like everything else around here, it's, I don't know. Oh no, that's not it. I don't know where it is. But you know, the fret kisser is supposed to be like a fret rocker, so let's just see. So it's having some buzzy stuff. Hold on, let me see. It's fine. Yeah, B's fine. a look at the G. Rocking a little in a couple places where it's a bad one. I got to do a level on this. I don't really want to kind of be on this. Well, here's my fret rocker right here. I am interested in whether or not I can really just go through this with the fret kisser. But well, let me see. So D was kind of bad. I should go from the bottom and just level these frets. Let me take the fret rocker to it. Take the regular fret rocker to the D. What's suspicious right here? Now, it doesn't mean that this fret's high. It could be that one of the other frets is low. This one is really rocking. Now I just got the fret kisser. I only use it in a very limited context. And maybe it's the wrong thing to use. I figure if there's enough stuff wrong, you better just level these frets. Get a little one here. Maybe a lot one here. Probably could just use a whole leveling. But it's not really going to hurt to try to put this on this. Quite. Now, it's really, this will need to be recrowned. Actually better already, though. I'm wondering just how long this diamond coating will last on these things. They're really expensive things. I'm hoping some other companies start making these things. what I could do right now. I haven't played the guitar for a while, then we're gonna go through and check. I'm gonna leave these marks on so I can know if he wears through them or not. We'll see. So I'm out of here. I'll